What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Snowman's Garage. It's finally time to put this beast back in the car. It's been too long. Got everything, I think, as we want it. Got all the hoses and the wires out of the way. About ready to set it in. Got the transmission jacked up. I just put a bolt halfway through there. Now we're just gonna take it off the engine stand and put it in. We're into a slight dilemma here. See, we're pretty close down there, but we got to go down a little bit more and forward. But we're hitting down here somewhere. Doesn't look like this header's hitting. I don't think this one. Yeah, this one's free on the other side. But we're just gonna have to wiggle it a little bit and get that transmission up a little bit more. So this is our dilemma here. We can't get these past these motor mount bolts. It's still stuck on the rubber there. We got these new motor mounts, and it's kind of cockeyed. I mean, this side we had really close, and then this side was far off. But now we kind of got them close, but it just needs to go down some. Well, and it needs to go over a little bit over here, but yeah, I don't know how we're almost like straight on there, and we're quite a ways off there, but we just need to get it past these rubbers on these motor mounts somehow. So it's kind of crunch time now because I want to go racing here in 6 days. It's Sunday, and I want to go racing next Saturday. So I'm just under the car now, tightening up my exhaust. I got all 3 bolts in there. I'm gonna go tighten them up, and then under here I gotta do torque converter bolts, and then I still got that one bell housing bolt that needs to get tightened up all the way. And then I have another one over here, that one up there. Might be able to get that one from the top, not sure. But yeah, then put my starter on, then I'm done underneath the car. I'm probably gonna have to take this oil filter out to get that last bolt in, which I had to anyway. I got some break-in oil and a new filter there, but I was just thinking, I got some of these really old filters for a small block Chevy. As you can see, there's an old Ford Ranger on there. I think I'm gonna plop this back. I got like 3 of these that I just found, which, I mean, still have plastic and stuff on it. Should still be good. They're kind of old, so I think I'm just gonna use it to break it in. And then once it's broke in, I'm gonna change the oil right away and then put that new filter on there. So I'm gonna pull this to put that other header bolt in, or exhaust bolt in also. I got my starter on now. I didn't show that, but just run those 2 wires down there. And there's 2 bolts that go in your starter and go up. They kind of hook to the back of the engine there, right by the flywheel, butted up, so that gear is connected to the flywheel. So now, or when it goes out, it spins the flywheel. So I'm putting my pulley and my fan on, and then that get kind of dirty, but oh well. So I can, yeah, that goes on there like that. Then the fan here goes right on there, like so. And then I got these 4 nuts here that tighten up. So we can set the bottom shroud in first and get that tight, then set the radiator down in. Yep, just like that. So I got some new valve covers here that are gonna go on. I was just gonna roll with those black ones, but these ones just look so much cooler. Gotta put these rubbers in and slap them on there quick. We actually realized that we had them the wrong way anyway. My line for right there, actually it's in his hand, belongs on the right side valve cover, and my oil fill belongs on the left side, so we have them switched flip-flops, so we're putting these new Edelbrocks on there. So we had too much rubber line here for drag racing. I don't know what I had before, but I had another big line. It was over a foot long hose that must have came down here and then went back to the bottom of my fuel pump. So we're trying to get rid of some rubber line. We're gonna have to put some metal line up here too for drag racing, but we got this nice like kind of L here. So we're gonna cut that off there and then try to put it in a little bit and then just put a little bit of rubber on the rubber line on the end with a clamp. So that might be like a perfect angle to go to the bottom of my fuel pump there. There's always that one that doesn't want to get any oil to it. I've been drilling on it for a long time here. We're just gonna have to keep going. We're cranking the engine a little bit too, which is helping. There's been a little bubble down in. We're about ready to fire it up here now. We just got our coolant reservoir, so it drains down to the radiator slowly. I was so excited to go racing. I already got my number. I already got my dial in on there. I just had a paint marker in there, and I wanted to make sure it still works, so I just wrote my number on there. Hopefully it'll go 10:30 in the 8th mile. I mean, hopefully it'll go a little bit faster, but that's where our goal for right now. So yeah, we're just gonna put some coolant in there, and then we can fire it up. We got her fired up now, and it seems like I can hear the lifters clatter a little bit, like they're a little loose. I don't know if you can hear it on there, but I can definitely hear it right now. Holy shit, we got a big catastrophe on our hands here. I don't know what it was, but something started on fire down there. Must have had some wires too close. I don't know if there are starter wires or what, and then that thing fell off there, so we got coolant everywhere. Now I don't know if, we're gonna have to get it back up on the hoist and see what those wires were. There were some extras that we had zip tied up here for this AC, but I don't know, we'll have to get it up on the hoist and see. But I don't think we're gonna be racing this weekend. See this right here? This right here? This is the reason why I have a receding hairline at 21 years old. Because of this shit right here. It's it's making me lose my hair a little early. I don't know, we let it cool down now. We're gonna put it back up on the hoist and see. Hopefully it just burnt this vacuum line for the transmission. So hopefully that's just it. We had all these zip tied up, but I think well, it didn't start burning right away, so it must have just got too hot and melted that zip tie, and then it really started on fire. But it's cooled off now. We're going to get it back on the hoist. So I got it up in the air now. I'm draining that break-in oil out of it. Going to put some regular oil in. Got it timed right now. Everything's right there. It's not like missing or anything, but now my carb isn't running right. It's just a dog right away. Just bloop, 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 when you floor it. And then when you just have it in drive, idling low, it just dies. Evidently, so the guy that helped me time it, we were tinkering with it. He's not really the carb guy, but we were just going, it was fat, then it was lean, and then I brought it over to my other buddy's place, and they're Holly guys anyway. They say this Edelbrock's junk. It's just a 650 double pumper, I don't know. But I kind of did that before. It's kind of picky. So I don't know. I don't even know if we'll be racing this weekend. I'm also leaking oil up here somewhere. I don't know how I could be leaking oil. So only two things it could be. It's pretty much my freaking valve cover, or I mean, it's gotta be my valve cover at the back of my intake, but I put my hand on the back of my intake and it's dry, but it's leaking a bunch of oil down here. This is from when I drained the oil. I just didn't have it right. But if we get that fixed, there might be a chance we can go racing. It's not gonna be very fast with that carb on there. So hopefully I can get that running right. I don't know. I don't really know how to tune a carb. I'll just mess with the screws and I don't know. See if I can get it to run right, I guess. Yeah, I might be putting some, those things still gutless too. I mean, it might just be partially because of the carb, but it's not that fast. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that fast, you know, but thought that cam should have added 40, 50 horsepower, you know, but, yeah, so that's the end of this video. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the end of this video. Maybe the next video we'll be racing, maybe not. See you next time.